go guys, a glorious day. Yeah, it's quite a bit warm actually. That's the path we're going through there, through the flood. The actual broad is to our right, which is a bit of a walk. We may have a go down there tomorrow, but for tonight we're going to set up on a cliff top location, and it is stunning guys. I'll show you that when we get there. I'm doing quite alright. So it's been over 30 years since I did this type of stuff, this hiking with a backpack anyway, with a Bergen. But it's all an experiment guys. There won't be a lot of bushcraft tonight because obviously we're hiking, so I haven't got all my bushcraft gear as such. But no doubt we'll find something to do. Some bushcraft one way or the other. We've got some nice food, we've got some nice steaks, curries, plenty of beers. So we should be good. Glad you joined me. How are we all doing alright? I hope you're all good guys. I need my selfie stick really. So I hope you're all good. I hope you're all enjoying life guys. So get out there if you've not done this. It's a bit of a romp to get to where you want to go sometimes, but you need to do this, get these isolated spots. Look at this beautiful grove we're going through of all these cow parsley, filling your nose with lovely country odours, birds singing in the background, the sun blazing on the back of my head. It's not that warm. It's supposed to be quite chilly tonight, so there may be a frost tonight, but we'll see. Anyway, till we get to camp. Later guys. Okay, we're here. So it took about half an hour to come up that trek. Yeah. It wasn't far, probably 2 miles. But to show the lovely location we found, we was going to go down to that, there's a broad down there, a forest broad. We was going to down there, but we've come along this bank here, come up this little track. We found this lovely little tiny meadow, which is absolutely stunning. And if I just turn around and show you our front garden for the next couple of days, look at that. Is that stunning or what? And just show you, we're on the top of a cliff here guys, so I won't go too close because it's a long way down there. And all this cliff's breaking away with erosion. Here we go, the wind's probably blowing. That's up north there towards Kessingland. Look at that for a view. And that down there is Southwold, you can see on the point. I don't know if you can see the lighthouse there flashing away on Southwold. We may have a walk down there. That glade here, just in this dip here, there's another coastal lake. So we may pop down there tomorrow and do a camp down there, but this is absolutely stunning. Look at that drop down there guys. That is a drop and a half. Don't want to get too close to that because all this cliff's falling away and we are stuck in there. Beautiful. We're going to have our tents in the corner, so we've got barricade left, barricade behind us to cut out any light pollution from the fires or hiding us from the winds. People do walk up a bit, but very rarely. Most of the walking is done down there, as you can see the dog walkers, so I don't think we're going to get disturbed up here. What a stunning, stunning location. That old ruined church, absolutely beautiful. Do another scan round. As I say, that's our front garden for the next how many days we want to choose. It's totally up to us. Beautiful. It's all later guys. Be lucky. Guys, well we decided on the spot, we're going to stick here. It's a bit out of the wind, we've got a bit of a bank here. We've got some nice dead wood here. All those trees are dead. So there's plenty of firewood, though we won't have a fire till later on because it's there's public down on the beach walking the dogs, but we've not seen anyone come through this pasture at all since we've been here, which is encouraging. So that's all our stuff there guys, all the Bergens. Carl's got a massive one there. He's got 25 kilos there on his back, which is a bit heavy. He's got to cut that down. Mine's around about 10 kilo, which is alright. A couple of extra bags as well. Lovely jubbly, so it's looking cracking. We'll get this camp set up, get it all laid out. Hopefully I'll get a tarp up as well, which will be nice to sit under and relax. And look at that bloody view behind us. Look at that for a view. What a thing to wake up to in the morning, see of a night time. The sun will come up due west is round about over that direction. That's hard west, so the sun will come up there. Hopefully I'll do a time-lapse video as well, which would be nice. Nice cool breeze blowing through here as well, which is lovely. I think we've hit the jackpot with this again, lovely, and there's some stunning places to our left and to our right, which we're going to have a look at tomorrow. We've got Southwold down the bottom there, so if we want to go down there for a nice roast dinner tomorrow or the next day, that sounds pucker, but we've got plenty of grub. We've got loads of steak, curries, all sorts, wings, chicken to cook. Shall we get camp set up and see what camp set looks like? What's you guys, how you doing? Warm welcome to LNT. We're all set up now. Just gathered some wood. A bit tough to get wood around here, to be honest. We're a bit better off further down the coast when we move down there for day 2. It's a camp set up, so we've got a bit of wood, a bit of dead wood there. Most of it's dead wood, there's no green wood. There's a few dead trees there, but it's mostly brambles, which is not really any good. We've got a tarp set up there, we've got the wind coming from the east for the next few days, but we're only staying here for one night, I believe. We'll move further down. There's a coastal lake about a mile further down the coast. We'll have a look at that tomorrow. Then we'll move on to Southwold later on in the week, hopefully. This is the camp. I've got my tarp set up there, as you see. I've got it set up with the walking poles. Lovely job there, just to keep that wind, because the wind's blasting across this way. Come in a bit closer, Carl. Carl's holding the camera for me today. So the wind's blasting in from that way, so that'll keep us nice and out the wind. We're going to build a little fire pit here. We're just going to take the turf away, put it to one side, do the fire pit, and when we finish we'll return the turf and bury the ashes. So there will be no trace. Got a nice porch here. You've got a door this side, guys. There's a door the other side as well. Porch the other side, a porch this side. Stow all your stuff, which is lovely. Plenty of room in there for 2 men, or just 1 man with all his kit. But even 2 men, you know, you can have your kit one side, kit the other side, and you've still got room for 2 men. My sleeping system there. Nice solid ground sheet on this as well. That's really thick stuff on there, which is lovely. There's a door on the back, door on the front. You've got mesh doors as well, which is excellent. There's venting all around the tent to stop any condensation. I've got OEX 3 season sleeping bag there. I've got a quilt inside that as well to turn it into 3 season. We've got a nice mat underneath there as well, set on top of the ground sheet. I've got a couple of blow up pillows there, so I should be nice and cosy in there. Really looking forward to have a kip in there. It'll make a change. Got lights hanging down as well. There's pockets everywhere, doors everywhere. Nice piece of kit. That's my tent. That's the OEX Raccoon 2.
Euro Hiker Backpacker 2 Deluxe.
Euro Hiker. This cost him 35 quid, I believe, off eBay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's amazing price, and it's a nice tent. It's a tunnel tent kind of thing. It's pretty easy to put up. You can see inside there. There's loads of room in there. The vestibule, the porch is large as well. This end, so plenty of room in there. You could easily get 2 men in there for 35 quid. Blimey, you can't grumble at that, even if it just lasts you a couple of seasons. Nice piece of kit, inner, outer as well. Windows all the way through. It's got fencing on there as well. Lovely job. That's our 2 pieces of kit, and it is midweek, so hopefully we'll be alright. The main path is down on the beach. Just have a look at the beach again, guys. Just show you how close we are to falling off the edge of the cliff. No more than 20 paces from the front of our tent. I was thinking about coming closer, but you never know when these cliffs are going to go. Here we are, guys.
We don't want to drop down there.
80 foot and 90 foot drop down there. With a bit of a drop. Try and do a bit of foraging as well. Get a bit of salad for our dinner tonight. Not sure what we're having, Carl.
I don't mind.
Bit of steak or something?
Steak, whatever we got, we'll eat.
Probably have a bit of steak tonight, or I don't know, sausage and mash. Sausage and mash sounds nice. I want to go and have a look at that church up there. That is stunning, that church. We're going to have a look, get some pictures of that, guys. It's just absolutely fantastic to be here. Till later, guys. I think it's going to get a bit chilly tonight. What the fecking hell, looks like a bag of maggots. Beautiful day. I think we've got a bit of rain coming in on Friday. We're at Tuesday at the moment, it's around about 4 o'clock. So we've got our camp sorted, we've done all our camp duties for today. Got all the wood ready. We just need to dig a pit. But I think we'll just go for a little stroll south, towards Southwold, just have a look around. That stuff should be quite safe here. So there's hardly anybody coming through this area, and it's lovely. And I hope I don't sleepwalk in the night, because I don't fancy fecking going over there. Imagine sleepwalking, you go over the bloody... You need to come out a bit more, mate. There we go. Come over out. Away from these tents. Just going to dig a bit of turf out, ready for the pit.
With the Bear Grylls Pro knife.
He's a tackle tart. Here's me with my basic Mora, cost me about 10 quid. He's got a Bear Grylls, about 6-70 quid.
130.
130, fucking hell. I wouldn't pay that for a car. Tackle tart.
We was going to come on horseback.
The amount of gear you had, should have brought a donkey. Mind you, that knife looks quite good, it's cutting through that ground. One way to ruin an £150 knife.
Got lifetime guarantee, so if I break it, I'll take it back. It's still as sharp as anyway. And if I need to sharpen it, I can sharpen it. I can get the axe out.
Absolutely beautiful this is. Highly recommend it. Got swallows and swifts flying over our heads. I can hear oyster catchers in the background. We've seen 1 or 2 grey seals out there in the sea. We've got the North Sea here out in front of us. We're on the east coast of England, on the top of a cliff. Right, there's a camp. We're just going to go for a little stroll. We've put the doors up. Just going to have a little walk. It's Kel. Walk across this cliff top, around the corner there into a field, and hopefully we can get down on the beach and we'll have a look down there, guys. Back at you in a bit. Right, I'll just give you a worm's eye view. It's our camp there in the corner. A worm's eye view of this cliff, guys, so I'm going to tilt the camera down. Cliffs falling away there, coastal erosion, guys, all the way down there, that coastal erosion down the bottom there. That's Southwold down there. We're going to have a little walk that way. We're not going to go as far as Southwold, and we'll have a look up there. Big spin round again. Back at the camp. We've just had somebody come up to us, and just turn the camera around. Yeah, we just had a chap walk up to us, and he said how long we're staying here, and we said, well, just for one night, so we're just trekking through. He says, well, if anybody asks, don't tell them I saw you. Well, what do you mean? There's no private land signs or nothing. I know all land belongs to someone, I know that, guys, but there's no notice or anything saying no camping or no right of way. And he says, no, it's all right, you're all right here. He says, just if anybody asks, to say that nobody's seen you. Okie dokie. But one single end belonged to us all, but it doesn't now. Every single inch of it belongs to someone. This is a shame. But hey ho. But we're in and out, so hopefully it should be all right. It's a shame you just can't camp, isn't it? And but hey ho. We'll have a little stroll down here, work up a bit of an appetite for our dinner. Get a bit of dinner going. It'd be nice to bring sea rods here and have a fish down there. Right, it's a bit of a hike to get to the beach. It's about a mile from our camp, I think, to get down off these cliffs. It drops down here, as you can see, it drops down dramatically down the end of this field, about another mile, and we'll be at beach level, which is lovely. Yeah, well pleased with the tent, well pleased with the sleeping system. Hopefully that'll work out. I'll let you know in the morning. It's supposed to be quite cold tonight. Temperature's going to really drop. I think we're at about 16 degrees at the moment. What is it, 5 o'clock? And about 5, 6? 22. 25? Yeah. The days when we was all hunter-gatherers and just walked the lands. All you needed was the 4 items of bushcrafting. It's been the same from when man first graced this planet. Hunter-gathering, it's all about shelter, heat, food and water, just those 4 elements. That's all you need for wild camping. It's a lovely stroll, this is. You can see the lighthouse down there at Southwold. It's about 2, maybe 3 miles away. Probably a good hour's walk. There's a nice forest up there as well, so there's some decent wood up this way. Instead of all these brambles, we're having to cut the wood. The hardwood in them brambles is tremendous. I've never known wood so hard. Rock hard it is.
Yeah, that is that.
Oh yeah, I can see the lake now, I think.
You can see the dry sense about that.
Yeah. Looks like another broad type of thing, but it's a good mile up there. The swallows and swifts winging around our heads here on these cliff tops. Have a look down the cliff. Still quite a bloody drop down there, guys. That's a long way down. Won't fancy falling down there. No, it's all sand. You might break an arm or a leg, but I don't think you do serious damage if you went down. I don't fancy it. There's swifts everywhere flying over our heads here, guys. That's it, they must have the nests in these sand dunes. Here's one coming right by me. You see them? More or less in touching distance. Absolutely stunning nature is. Really stunning. Right, I think that'll do for constitutional for this evening. And they say we'll go that way tomorrow. It's a bit dark now. We'll go that way tomorrow, we'll pack up, we'll move down there. Because obviously this bloke up here has got the hump about us being up here. Which is a bloody shame. It's what damage we're doing. You wouldn't know, once we've left, you wouldn't know we've been there. And if he'd have come in the morning when we'd gone, he'd have no idea we'd been there, because we leave no trace. We do damage. If anything, we make it cleaner than it was before we came. Take other people's rubbish away. So somebody out in the bay fishing on a boat. Pucker. Carl's racing back there. I think he's hungry. Are you hungry, Carl? Racing? You hungry? Racing away?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Starving. Oh, the sole has just fell off my fucking trainer. The trainers are talking to me. Oh, cock. That's all I need. It's the only pair of shoes I've got with me as well. Going. Oops, is he going? It's away, we have fire! What's Tom Hanks? Should we do a Tom Hanks dance? Fire! I might put a clip of that up in a bit. Doing the dance when he made a fireball. We'll have to do a fireball one day. With a bit of ember, a bit of charcoal and steel and a flint to share another way to make a fire. Here you go, that's going already, look at that. Blasting away, pucker. We'll soon have the kettle on there. Here we go. Kettle's on, mother! Lovely jubbly, that lovely gilly. And all you do is just fill it down the bottom. The water's around the outside of that kettle unit. You've got a whistle on there when it's ready. Pucker, look at that, it's blasting away already like a furnace. See that shooting at the top there? Absolutely blasting. Let's just give you a close-up. Look inside there, guys. That is like a furnace down there. Don't go too close, I'll burn me bloody camera. Get a kettle, guys. Nice piece of kit. How much is that, Carl?
£55 for the full kit.
55 for a complete kit. So you can do cooking on there as well, on the bottom piece. Yeah, we'll have a few cans. think we've got about half a dozen cans between us. Look at that, I think that kettle's, you can hear the kettle going already. It's like a bloody furnace, that is, it is. It's like a rocket. Look at the power coming out of there. Awesome piece of kit. So the actual kettle, the water cylinder, is wrapped around the outside. That's why it boils so quickly. I don't think that took long at all, about 3.5 minutes I think. Here we go, 1 kettle of boiled water. You can put a griddle on top of there if you want to do cooking. Kettle's on, mother. Back at you in a bit, guys. Gorilla tape! Get some bloody gorilla tape, look at that. Let's stay to that. I've only been here a few hours. We've not even been here one night. My bloody trainers are falling to bleeding pieces. I've got to go through the town itself while like this sometime tomorrow in the next few days. Get that.
Someone will be buying some Beechcraft trainers. Get me home trainers.
Get on there like that. Get me more. There you go.
Job's a good one.
How about that?
Nearly
That'll
as good
do.
as what the Indians would do.
Throw them away when I get home. Right, I'm bleeding starving. It's nowhere near bloody sunset yet. Where are we? We've got another 3-4 hours of that sun yet. Actually, that's a bit tight. It's squeezing my freaking toe. But lovely jubbly. Right, we'll get back at you when we've got some food rocking and rolling. Till later, guys. Right, Carl's got looks like a bloody chemical bottle or something. What the fucking hell is that? What's it say?
Hot original pepper sauce.
Who makes that?
Hot diggy dog.
Hot diggy dog. The fucking old hot diggy dog when it's at home.
Put your finger in there.
Tiny little bottle, so it must be
Super strong.
Fuck me. What the fuck? It smells like cat piss. Both can have a dabble on our finger. Here's my dabble. Here's Carl's
mine.
dabble. Right.
Ready?
Fucking hell. What is that?
Oh my life! Jesus! My carrot tongue's on fire! God blimey, that's hot! That is...
I wouldn't have fancied that coming out my bum. Oh Christ almighty, that's fucking hot.
Oh, I wouldn't fancy that. That was just a tiny little drop on my finger. My mouth... He's on fire. Okay, now that ought to be banned, mate.
Take that off. We'll just phone the police, mate. That's illegal. That's illegal.
Oh God, man. God, I need to suck something. Oh.
Tabasco as well.
Oh, I don't like Tabasco, but that stuff, bloody hell, that is...
A bit of chewing gum. Spare me the chewing gum.
That is wicked. Bloody hell, back at you in a bit. But you guys, just having a nice evening stroll. Carl's back at the camp, at the Wildcamp. I'm just going over to have a little walk to this big old church down there, this lane. It's a bit of a ruined church. Just going to have a peruse around, have a few photos. Be nice, but what a glorious, glorious evening. I'll show you that church behind me. We've got a load of pig farm here. Just show you that church in the background behind me there, guys. Here we go. Got a pig farm there. There's a church there. Absolutely pucker. Millions of pig pens there. I don't see any pigs though. Perhaps they've all gone to the old, I don't know. But the stroll down there's a lady there with a dog. Dog tried to attack me, tried to bite my bloody leg. Girl, you're in the middle of nowhere. Tried to have a go at my leg. She called him off. Hey ho. Oh, what a glorious, nice, glorious evening. Really guys, if you haven't done this, I'd recommend it. It's the middle of the week, you know, it's costing us not a bean. You know, we're not going on organised sites, so it's not costing us any money. Okay, you have to be a bit stealthy and be a bit careful, because as I say, no land is free land. But you have to find where you can go. Oh, there's some black spot pigs there. There's none out in the main field, but there's one black spot there. Can you see him? It's there somewhere, the black spot pig there. Nice rare breed. But, yeah, highly recommend it to anyone doing this, guys. Absolutely beautiful. You know, I could be sat at home now watching Coronation Street, EastEnders, all that crap on the telly. But look at this review, absolutely stunning. That sun is glorious. I think it's still, you know, it's got to be about 6 o'clock, 6:30 now. Perhaps another 2 hours of sunlight left. There's rabbits and all sorts going across the road down here. Absolutely lovely. My arm's aching. Should have brought my selfie stick, but that's all. There you go. Bit shaky in my left hand, but I've got my gimbal with me, but I'll have to use that later. That sun is really bright. Come on, washed out on there. Lovely cottage here, farmhouse. Beautiful farmhouse here to my left. Glorious. And here's that glorious church. Just give you a spin round. Look at that, guys. Stunning. Tower there, stood in one piece, the rest of it's gone down. But I think there's an inner sanctum. They look like they're built on the inside. When the outside fell down many, many years ago, I should think. But I don't know whether I'm allowed in here. Nice big old farm there. Nice clean farm. Nice, can we go in and have a look? Are we allowed in here? Nice little pink cottage here to, there you go, guys. Nice pink cottage. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, let's go and have a look, shall we? In the countryside, guys, we always close the gates. Always take care of animals and whatever. Country code and all that. All these tombstones here behind me. I bet some of those are very old. 18th, 17th century, 16th maybe. And there's the old one outside. This is enormous. Imagine the windows that were in there when this was in its prime. Massive arches, unbelievable. Just have a look inside the church here. It's quite nice to maybe see inside there, guys. Nice little old church. Inside the even older ruins. But this is enormous. Look at the arches there. All the work, the stone masonry work up there. But it used to be beautiful before it went to ruin. I've got my battery light saying low, but I'll keep filming. And there's the altar, I should think, at the end of the church. The size of that window, wow! Incredible. I'll just spin round and show you the new addition, which has been added at a later date, I think, to make up for the old one that's gone. And there's the tower leading up there. That's the added on bit. It's been added onto the tower. There's the tower, reaching up to the heavens, reaching up to God. That's what the towers are all about, I believe, reaching up to God. This is the original tower, which is still standing, still one part, and it's a pretty impressive block of flint. Flint and sandstone, I should think. Impressive window there. It goes all the way up there. All the way up. Look how tall it is. Wow. Right to the top there. The bell tower. Very impressive. Lovely pink cottage here as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Back at you in a minute. Imagine this place 500 years ago. Absolutely amazing. Right, guys, I think that'll do for our little tour of this lovely church. Beautiful place, look at it, it's stunning. There you go, one last look at that towering tower, the beautiful ruins. There's a sign there saying there are some Commonwealth War Games graves here. Absolutely amazing what all those guys did for us in the wars. Kudos to all you guys who served and died for our country. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Back at you later, guys. Just sitting here, getting a campfire ready, chopping all the wood, and there's a fucking massive deer that's just come out of them bloody trees to shoot. It's enormous. The size of that. You pillock. Right, we're going to get some bloody dinner on because it's getting a bit chilly now. The sun's about to go. There you go. Campfire at last. It's not dark yet, but there's been nobody around for a few hours now, so we're both starving. Caramelised red onion sausages. We're going to fry those babies up. What else we got with that?
Sausage and beans.
Got sausage and beans there to cover it all with.
And butter and herb
And we
mash.
have a crap load of that mash on top. Okay, it's powdered mash, but butter and herb mash flavoured. And then we're going to pile all that on a plate. Nice cup of tea. Mother's on kettle. Mother's on kettle. Kettle's on mother. Kettle's on mother. Whoopie doody. Fire's blazing. Get these sausages cooked. Get those beans warmed up. That mash up. Slap it on a plate there. A big old chunk of crusty bread with loads of bloody butter. Blimey, what more would you want, eh? And looking at this in your front garden. Absolutely pocker. Right, we'll get this on, we'll get it cooked, we'll get it plated up, and I'll show you what it looks like. The wind's starting to pick up a bit now. This evening's closing in. We've got all the dinner on, guys. It's I'll have it plated up soon. Here we go. It's all a bit improvised with all these hanging hooks because we're very limited on what wood we've got round here, so we've had to improvise a little bit. But it's working. We've got the water on there for that's the water for the mash. That's the beans and whatever. We've got some water on there for a cup of tea. We've got the sausages going there. As soon as those bangers are done, they're looking absolutely pocker. Beautiful. We'll get that mash sorted, lovely jubbly, and we'll put it all together, get it on a plate, get it down our throats because I'm bloody starving. Hard work while we're camping, all this walking, but lovely night. It's getting very cool now, it's really starting to drop the temperature, but that really helps a lot having that tarp there, guys. It's sort of got an east wind coming at us and it's bouncing over our heads, which is lovely. And we'll get this tucker all plated up and I'll come back at you in a second, guys. There you go, got the mash in the pot, already done. We've got the sausage and beans sauce, casserole type of thing, which is going to go all over the top of this. Down there we've got some lovely bangers. Those lovely, what the flavour? The red onion bangers. Caramelised red onion bangers. And all that's going to go on our plate and in our bloody belly. I can't wait for it because I'm gagging. Right, we've got everything off the fire and ready to eat. Here we go. It's my bad by there. Big chunk of crusty buttered bread with lovely mashed caramelised onions with that lovely sausage casserole on the side. These coals. Looks nice, doesn't it? Eh?
Yeah.
Let's get this down our throats. That looks absolutely pucker. Cheers, guys. It's getting bloody chilly now. The temperature's dropped about 10 degrees in the last half an hour. The sun's not long now before it's over the yard arm and it's darkness. Fire's just roaring down now. Pointing the camera at the fire, you can't see it from that angle. There you go. How was dinner, Carl?
Lush.
Absolutely lovely, wasn't it? Absolutely lovely. Belly's bursting. That was really nice. Lovely dinner. Yeah, I'm going to hanker down in a minute, get inside because it's really getting chilly. Perhaps read a book or something. And we'll be off and out early in the morning, hopefully, if we get up. Mind, I didn't sleep well at all last night at home. So hopefully I'll get a couple of hours tonight, which would be nice. Hope that wind's not blowing too much. But it is absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful spot. Yeah, we'll head down the coast, down that way, down south towards Southwold tomorrow. We'll see what other adventures we can get up to, which would be nice. But really enjoyed today. Seems like we've been here for bloody 2 days, but we've only been here for a few hours. It's amazing. It's nice. It is really nice. So it's not so much bushcraft because there's not a lot you can do when you're in the when you're hiking like this. You're not in the woods or anything, so there's not a lot of bushcraft skills I can show you. But we've had to improvise a little bit with the wood and everything. But we get by. That's what it's all about. Wild camping, bushcrafting, surviving, getting by on what's around you. You know, making use of what's about and what's usable and what's not usable. That's what it's all about. As long as you've got shelter, heat, food and water, you're made. We'll see what the morning brings us. Till later, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, watch you guys. Hope that light's light enough. It's just gone past 9. It's just getting dark now. It's pretty dark outside, and it's bloody freezing out there, I tell you. I've been in here about an hour, I think, and it's a bit chilly, but I've got a fleece blanket, even though it's only a half one. I could do with a full one, really. Just get that extra warmth, because this bag's only a 3 season, so it's not the warmest, but we're doing all right. Carl's just next door to me. I've got my little, see down there, guys, little Trangia just burning with a bit of the petroleum jelly in there, so it doesn't give off any fumes. I've got all my air vents open as well, and it's put the temperature up inside the tent by about 10 degrees, which is quite nice. But it's not that cold in here. It's quite nice actually. But this mat I'm sleeping on is lovely. It works a treat. And we're really on bumpy ground. It's really bumpy where all the rabbits have dug holes. So it's a bit up and down, but as I say, I was limited for choice. We've had to work with what we've got out here, with the wood and everything. So it's that's making my arm ache again. Can I put that down there? There we go. Just put you down there. It's a bit dark, I know. But yeah, so tomorrow morning, as soon as we're awake, we'll have something to eat. Nice cup of tea, bit of porridge or something, and we'll find another camp further down the coast. We'll have a hike, and then get a base camp set up and have breakfast. Lovely jubbly. You alright, Carl? I'm good. He's good. That's nice. I say it's just gone 9 now, but 9:30. Be pitch black. Be pitch black about 10, I reckon, and it'd be light again by 5 o'clock. It's short nights now, which is nice. But this is lovely, loving it. It's nice being in this tent, and this tent is a cracking tent. Big old tent, look. Goes all the way down there. Put it all the way down there, look, guys. More than enough room for 2 people inside here with all the kit. It's got air vents and doors everywhere. Give you a quick spin round the tent. Loads of room, and it's really nice. Carl's tent is nice as well, and that was a really good value. And my Trangia's going out. See down there? Oops, can you see that? Maybe you can see that, guys. I can't see. Blah. Now, having a quick vape and might have a read. I don't know yet. I've got a bit of an headache, so that's a bit of a pain in the arse. But I do suffer with headaches, migraines, and lack of sleeping. I think that is more than anything. But that wind's calmed down a bit now. It was really blowy about an hour ago. It's calmed down a bit now, which is nice. It'd be nice to sit outside actually and chat, but it's just too fecking cold. It'd be nice to sit and chat, and there's not a lot of wood to burn. We burnt most of the stuff we had. Not a lot around here at all, but when we go down to further down the coast tomorrow, there's a nice woodland down there with a lake, so hopefully we'll have some nice wood, which should be lovely. Right, if nothing exciting happens in the night, if we don't get ravaged by wolves or the local ghost, catch you in the morning, guys. Till later. Cheers. Good morning, what you guys? How we all doing? Well, that was alright. That was quite a nice sleep actually. It was a bit intermittent, a bit up and down, but I think I've got a good few chunks of 2 hours here, 2 hours there. I think it's about 6:30 at the moment, 6:45, so I had a little bit of a lie. Missed the sunrise unfortunately, but was knackered. But lovely. That was really comfy. This bed system's lovely, much better than the hammock. Much better, a lot warmer as well, and I can feel the sun, the rays of the sun on the side of the tent. We'll open up the bivvy and we'll have a look at the tent. Show you in a minute, guys. Right, kettle's on, mother. First cup of tea of the day, lovely jubbly. You alright, Carl?
I'm good.
You have a good sleep?
It's alright.
You cosy? Did you get some sleep?
Warm, I got some sleep. A little bit bumpy, but that's my own fault. I need to get myself a decent.
Yeah, this ground down Alp, it's really, really bumpy, this ground is. Right, Carl, onward and upward to the next camp.
Go.
All sorted, everything's packed away in the Bergens. As you can see here, guys, that's where the fire pit was there. Just down there, covered it all up with grass. No rubbish, all our twigs thrown back in the bushes. Taking all the rubbish away, so nice and spotless. Right, and we'll rock on down the coast. Let's go for a hike. See you later, guys. Oh, quite mild again today. Walking around the cliff edge here. See all the way down there, guys. Looks all from that point right at the top there. See that point round the corner. That's where we come from. That's where we camped last night. About 1.5 miles or so, 2 miles up there. We're walking along this cliff edge here to our next spot. I think we're going to have a stop for a cup of tea. Some beautiful lakes here, like a little broad. I'll just show you guys, just turn it round. It's absolutely stunning. There you go, that's where we come from. Right on the point, right over the top there. Walking down this cliff walkway. Quite high up and quite windy, you should probably see. Got swallows and swifts all over our head. Right to that lovely broad over there. Hopefully we're going to head for the forest and back. For a camp tonight. Well, look at this, absolutely glorious. Chill out, guys, it's a bit windy. Later. Right, you guys, how you doing? It's day 2. We left camp, I think it was about 8-9 o'clock this morning. We've walked for a couple of hours further down the coast now. We've just come to this beautiful spot here. You can see these waters behind me. We looked at Google Earth and we thought we might get some fresh water here, but sadly it's all saline, it's all salt. It's all salt marshes, so we're out to look there. So best plans of mice and men come to bloody ruin. So and we've got no water now, so we need to romp further up the coast, see if we can find some water. I mean, Southwold's up there another 2-3 miles. We can always walk up there if need be. But this sanctuary here, it's a bird sanctuary. It is absolutely beautiful. What a lovely place to camp up if we could. But we've got no water. I'll just turn the camera around, guys. Here we go, we've got the coast there. Lovely, we're coming into these salt marshes, the Broad. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. There's all sorts of birds here, oyster catchers. There's geese, all sorts of geese as well. I've seen several raptors. Working those Norfolk reeds over there, lots of raptors about. Absolutely beautiful. Swallows and swifts everywhere. It'd be lovely to have made a camp there. But so we've got no water, so. You right, Carl?
I'm good.
Good, so we've got to find water, that's our first priority at the moment. But we've got Southwold up there, right round that bend, about 2 miles away, so it's not an issue. We got beer, but we've had no breakfast or nothing, or a proper cup of tea this morning, so Need to get that to get the energy in us. And look at all the birds on that little island there. There's hundreds of oyster catchers, geese. Got some little terns there as well. Also, what a beautiful place, absolutely stunning. So there was a marsh area working over there, and a couple of other smaller raptors down there as well working the marshes. Stunning place this is, absolutely beautiful. Well, Christine would have loved it down here. Lots of little Arctic terns. Here's one there, just coming towards us. There it is, little Arctic tern. Beautiful. Anyway, we need to crack on. You see the lighthouse flashing there at a beautiful little seaside town of Southwold. And if necessary, we'll have to walk up there and get some water. Anyway, back at you in a bit, guys. See you later. Shut up. That's it, guys. Just gonna have a bit of something to eat before we move on. There you go. Bacon and eggs, lovely. Bit of crusty bread, a load of butter, bit of fried bread, pocket. Beautiful spot, absolutely stunning. Like to stay here, but I say there's no fresh water, so we got to move on. So have a bit of grub, have a bit of energy, boost our energy levels up, our carbs and calories, and we'll move on. We're going to go around that point there. Hopefully we'll have a look at that forest, see if we can get in there somewhere. Be nice to get in right on the end there where the cliffs are. But we'll have a look. But we need some water. We may bunk up in there, hide the stuff, walk down to Southwold, get some water. But yeah, we'll have a hump up there. Get this down there, Nick. A nice bit of crusty bread. Pucker, you alright, Carl?
I'm good.
You good? The birds around here, the amount of species of birds I've seen sat here is unbelievable. All sorts of raptors, all sorts of geese, all sorts of migrant birds coming. Beautiful place. Right, we'll be back at you in a minute, guys. Toodaloo. That's Carl sorted. How's your sandwich, mate?
Lovely job, Lee.
Look at that. Big old fat, crusty bacon and egg sandwich sitting on this lovely location. What more could you want? Absolute paradise. Beautiful. The smell of bacon in outdoors is amazing. It always smells better than in the house, doesn't it? Bacon outside. Lovely jubbly. We're going to have a couple of slabs of steak tonight. If we can find a decent camp and some fresh water somewhere. Look at this place, guys. Beautiful. Right, get mine cooked now. Lovely jubbly. Back at you in a bit. Toodaloo. You got to pace yourself when you're on these medium hikes. So we've done a few miles, but every 2 miles or so we're just having a bit of a break because we've got a bit of gear with us, and we've got a nice, looking like a lovely location up the top of this hill here. You see there, guys, up the top of there. We're heading to the top of that hill there. Hopefully, got a cliff top location. Get ourselves tucked in there somewhere nicely, it'd be nice. Hopefully there'll be some decent firewood up there. And settle in. We may make that 2 nights up there, I don't know, yeah. Don't know how much further we can go up this coast before we hit Axis Southwold. It'd be nice to go up to Southwold for the day though, for a walk round. Lovely jubbly. We've got the nature reserve behind us there, the salt flats. So we'll have a lovely view of that from the top of that hill as well. We'll have a view of the sea, forest behind us. It looks a better location. Anyway, have a quick vape, quick rest, and we'll be on our way again. Later, guys. Right, you guys, back at you. Another couple of hours down the line of hiking, rambling down the coast. We've come back up to another cliff face. We've gone elevated again from the beach, and we're on a massive cliff this time. I'll just take you to the edge. Another beautiful spot. Going to go close to that edge. See down there, guys. Give you a quick pan. Big old dip down there. We found this beautiful glade again. Another bloody enchanted forest kind of thing. It's absolutely pucker. It goes all the way up there on top of the cliff face. We've walked all the way up there, bluebells everywhere. All this is cliff top here. About 100-foot drop down there. We've got this forest behind us. That's where we're going tonight. We'll probably have 2 nights in there. Try and find a nice little camp in there. I'm sure we will do. We found a nice secluded spot. There's a hell of a lot of fallen dead wood to clear before we get our bed matting sorted out in our tents. But looks cracking. It'd be ideal for a hammock in here actually, hammock and tarp. But we've got our tents today. We'll run with that. It'd be nice to come on this glade here, but it's a little bit too windy with that east wind. If that wind kicks up in the night, it'll take us down. So we're going to tuck ourselves in the forest. It stays in my bloody hair. We've walked bloody miles up there. Hard work with 20 kilos of stuff wrapped around you. We need to find somewhere to get water from. There's no rivers around here at all. There's a farmhouse about a mile that way. Southwall's about 2-3 miles that way. We need to sort some water. I mean, we can survive with beer, it just means we got no coffee. No water for cooking either, but we can get by, I think. Anyway, we'll see. We'll sort the camp out, we'll get it set up, and I'll show you what we've got, guys. Back at you in a bit. What time is it, Carl? Well, for the last 2, maybe 3 hours, we have walked bleeding miles trying to find some fresh water. And we found this lake. I thought it was going to be another saline, another salt marsh, but it isn't. It's a freshwater one, which is pucker. I've got a litre and a half there in my pouch. Carl's got half the litre there to show side. We've got some fucking water, but bloody hell did that. We've been through all those woods over there. I'll show you our camp that we've made, cracking camp. We found an old Wildcamp camp. It's not been used for many years though, so we'll adapt that for our use, which is lovely. Back to camp. I'll show you the camp setup. So it's an old bushcraft camp. It's don't think it's been used in many years though. It's well decayed. So someone's been in here years ago building a nice camp setup, but it's been abandoned, and we've cleaned it up a bit. We'll show you that now. I hope this camera's facing the right way. Trouble with a GoPro on your head, you can't see what the camera's looking at. Look at all those lovely trees, almost like sculptures, aren't they? Look at that twisting and winding up there. Amazing. Nature's sculpture. I'll try and get some nice camera shots of that tomorrow. We're going to stay here for a couple of days. It's a nice setup. What's Carl? What's he found? Big old, that's a good backstop in it. You open lift that. But you don't do your bleeding back in, man. Will it drag or? Can I get this in? Is it an heavy wood or a light one? Abandon that idea! Make a nice seat as well, wouldn't it? Yeah. If we was here regular, we'd roll that in. Look at all this wood here, tons of the bloody stuff. Perfect place for a wild camp. If this was more accessible by car, because this took us hours to walk in here. If it was more accessible by car, we'd make a regular camp out of this and come here every week. Because it's bloody beautiful. Out in the wild. Here's the camp here we're coming to, guys. Here's my tent, my backpacking tent, the Raccoon 2. There's Cole's behind it. We've got it all tucked in nicely there. Lovely little setup. Both facing each other so we can have a natto, we can have a drink. We've got the fire pit down there. We're going to build that up a bit more. We're going to put a back wall here for the fire pit so no one can see us from this way. And here's the old bushcraft camp. It's not been used in years, that hasn't. Used to have a back wall there, look, a wall across there, a wall here, a wall across here. Looks like they used to have a fire pit here, down here. There's all their standing wood there to dry out. Still standing there after all the years. There's loads of logs under here in their dry place. So I bet there's been some adventures in here. But to say they've not been back here for years by the look of it. All this wood is rotten. Absolutely rotten, look, it's all falling apart. These are all falling apart. So it's not been used in a long time. That's off an oak tree. You've got oak trees here, elms, birches, some big oak trees here all around us. Lots of pine and elm as well. Quite a few oak trees actually. But this oak bark, that'll burn a tree, that will. Pucker. Looks like an old chopping block there the guys used to have, whoever had this place. All that's charred there from the fire, from past. Lovely. And it just peels like an onion, look. It's an oak tree that's come down here. Big old oak tree. Another big giant one there. Another one there. There's lots of bark missing right off the top of the oak tree there. That's down to woodpeckers usually. Loads of bluebells through the forest there, absolutely stunning. We've not got a lot of sunlight here, which is the only downside. It's a bit dark and cut off from the sun. So it's a bit chilly out the sun. Be alright in the summer, it'd be lovely. If it's boiling hot out there, you'd be lovely and cool in here in the summer. Be a treat. Nice place, isn't it, Carl? Cracking. We're going to have some nice food tonight, a few drinks. My back's aching a little bit from the amount of walking we've been doing today, looking for that water. But I've got a nice litre of water there cooling down in my animal skin pouch. Lovely. We've got another half a litre down there. That should do us for a bit. Just for the teas. Oh, that's someone's had a chew on that. That's a deer, I think. Oh, look at that, it's been a chew post. That's crazy. It's just a stump left there, look. That is mad.
I just see that, it's like, whoa.
Someone said a good old chew on that. It's got to be a deer. You can see teeth marks here, look.
Yeah.
See the grain of the teeth marks. I don't know what else would do that. Amazing. And nature is amazing. Yeah, they use it to peeling the bark back as well on a tree, look. Nature is truly amazing. What a beautiful place. The enchanted forest on the east coast of England. Oh, a butterfly. Love you, Chrissy. It's unusual to see a butterfly in the forest. That's an admiral. Red admiral. Love you, Chrissy. We say love you to the butterfly to my missus. Every time we was apart, we always say, when you see a butterfly, say you love each other. There you meet, guys, that's a nice setup. I mean, we could build all that back up, but I don't think we'll be back here again because it's a long hike into this place, it really is. It's alright when we're trekking. It's a long way in, isn't it, mate?
Yes.
It is with all the gear.
20 kilo on your back.
With all the gear we've got, it's a long way in. Well, if we had something like this local to our homes, where it wasn't a hump, it'd be lovely to make a proper camp where we went every week and built it up over the year. That'd be lovely. Right, I'll turn the camera off and I'll bring you back later, guys. Cheers! Right guys, just have a look around the camp. What we've done so far, it's only makeshift, it's only for tonight, so it's not permanent. We've got a windbreak there, we've made out of a couple of posts stabbed in the ground and packed it up with bark and twigs. Mostly that is to dry the wood out for the fire. It acts to dry the wood out for the fire, keep the flame from anybody walking behind us, keep down the light pollution, and also reflect the heat to the two tents, which is lovely jubbly. We've just done a couple of posts, stringed them together at the top there, slotted all down the middle, so all that wood will get nice and dry for us to burn. We've got the tarp up there as a big windbreak, see that one there guys? That's catching the east wind coming across from the sea, which is just over the cliff there. Cliffs are just there. Lovely jubbly. Just coming into the camp. We've got a nice spit going there, ready for the hanging pots. We'll do some hanging branches in a minute, and a nice pit there ready for the stove, for the campfire. Lovely.
Hi-ho.
Right, I'm just going to show Carl how to throw a knife. I might do this in slow motion afterwards. This is Bear Grylls knife, quite an heavy knife actually, nice piece of kit. What's it called?
Bear Grylls Ultimate Pro knife.
Well, Bear Grylls Ultimate Pro, in that oak. That's his, and this is mine, which is the, always forget the name of these. Mora knife. Quicker spin.
And we have it.
Pucker! You want to have a go, Carl?
I'll have a go with mine, but not yours.
Are we all ready for a laugh? Right, you going to do it first time, or is he going to do it? There he goes, tension in his face. Oh, he's even missed the tree. You missed the tree. There you go, second attempt, missed the tree again. How's he throwing that?
Yeah.
He's throwing it like a bleeding dart.
I don't throw knives. I was always told to be careful.
Hold the knife like that. Just hold it in your hand like that. Away from the blade, yeah? And just flick it and it should flick and go in. Oh, that nearly went in, mate. One more go. We'll have some shooting with a catapult later. There he goes. Oh, the butt, it's smacking. It's not as easy, is it, Carl?
Yeah.
I'll try and do this at an angle here. Right. Put my finger off. Carl's having another go. What's your head, Carl? Right, so I'm going to throw from here, guys. There we go. Thud. One more. Bit closer. Bit closer. Bit closer. There. Oh, nearly. The blade hit, but it just dropped out. Bit more force, mate. There you go. Bear Grylls number 2. Eat your heart out. There you go. It's a bit of knife throwing for you guys. Be careful knife throwing. You gotta know what you're doing. Back at you in a minute when we get that bloody dinner on.
My favourite is Ray Mears, because he's just so down to earth. Ray Mears is. I've met Ray Mears. Check that out. What sailing boat.
Right, let's get this fire going, shall we? Oh, rest me all the bones. Got my fire starter, me cut. Lovely job, like. A few leaves down his guts. I've got some nice logs in there. They're all separated by a couple of inches to get a bit of airflow. So you need oxygen to get these fires going. We need a bit of kindling. Loads of it. Go around and grab a slack handful. Loads of bark as well. This dry bark. All into pieces, look, it's that dry. Packer. That should get us going. Guys, bit of cotton wool. It's not doused in paraffin or anything, I've just got basic cotton wool. We've got a bit of kindling there, dry leaves, bark, oak bark, dried oak bark. We've got our logs underneath, which are going to be our main embers once they start going. They're all spaced by a few inches to get a bit of oxygen there. Get a bit of cotton wool in there. Just back it off with some nice dry wood. Got loads of kindling in there. Lovely jubbly. Pop all that on top of there like that. That should go. Plenty of dry leaves in there. Again, just trickle a few. I've got no petroleum on this one. We're just going to see if we can do it straight off a fire starter. That's up under there. Here we go. Get this fire rocking, shall we? There she goes, she's away. Get those leaves cooking. Cotton wool's in a leather pouch. Seems to be going alright. A bit more dry tinder stuff. There you go. Got it going first time. Lovely. Just build up now as you go along. Now it's established. Just build up your thicker stuff, guys. We haven't sawed none of this or chopped none of this, so it's we're going to put big chunks on here. We've got a nice bricks around, so it's nice and safe. It's nice and contained. We've got a nice reflecting wall there. We've got our pot handles here ready. On our little trees, all basic, because we're not here permanent. We don't want no flashy stuff. Just a couple of twigs cut down, stabbed into the ground. That fire's going to treat. Good job, boy. We need to process a bit of this wood carp. I can't put these on. For the other side. You don't need a saw, especially when there's loads of dead wood around like this. Alright, so I want to get those big logs at the bottom, guys, get those embers going, because that's going to be the main frame for our fire. It's going to be what we're cooking on, the embers. So you just slap it on the ground, use a bit of a force instead of using your knees and your legs. This is going to be a corking fire, guys. All this will take on the outside soon. Just establishing the fire at the moment, getting those big logs burning at the bottom. Once those are going, we'll start cooking. What's your big poker? Get the outside here established as well with these logs under here. So there's 5 logs at the bottom. I want to get those going, get those embers going. That is lovely. Is that camera running? Yeah, we're still rocking. Lovely job, Lee. Might do a time lapse on this with this process on the shore. There's forces you can use, guys, like twigs and branches. You can break wood. You don't need to use your legs and your knees. Just find a wedge, find a lever, break your wood. Nice and simple. How easy is that? Just find a lever somewhere. Let nature do all the work for you. two trees like this, two parallel trees like that, you can't see me around there. There's a hole in this tree here. Just use whatever's around you, nature. Falls to pieces like that. You can break everything up off. Using the lever action, it makes everything easier. Okay. There you go, in a matter of minutes we've got a big pile. It's a bit close to the fire though, to my liking. Push it away a little bit, a bit too close. We don't want that to go up. Always think safety. Safety first. Always think the worst could happen, and hopefully it won't. Lovely evening. It's packer. Where's my vape? Have a cup of tea in a minute and get the dinner on. And those coals are going. Oh, that is. Blimey, that's boiling. I think these logs are a bit too close. Could do with bigger logs really, but can't process them from one. Hear the sea, the surf rolling down there. It's lovely. It sends you to sleep. That does, the sea rolling. Be nice if you down there to do a tarp set up on the beach and just sleep on the sand with a sleeping bag. We'll try that one day. That'd be nice. Just with a tarp over our heads and a sleeping bag on the sand with a mat underneath us. That'd be lovely, especially come the summer. I want to go a lot lighter in the summer. So we can do a lot more hiking and walking to the beautiful spots like this. You'd never find this normal if you was just on holiday. You'd never find places like this, you really wouldn't. So it's took us 4 or 5 hours to walk in to find this. Took us 3 hours to find water. It's strange when you've been without water for a few hours how you get a bit desperate trying to find it. But we found it in the end. So at least we can have a cup of tea. Nice chunky logs there.
Right.
See that fire's going, the trees all under control. Beautiful. You got to watch it with bricks as well, guys. These are concrete, actual concrete slabs. I think there used to be a lot of World War II stuff around here, billets, and we actually found a stanchion for a machine gun in the woods behind us. You know, just the steel post coming out the ground where the machine rotation on. And we found a few missing huts, the foundations, and a lot of these bricks have come out of that. So it's concrete, it's not actually rocks. And you've got to be careful with rocks on fire because they can explode. But concrete won't explode. That'll probably just crack, it won't explode. But natural bricks, natural stones from the earth, some of them can pop. So be careful. But as I say, all this is concrete. It should be alright. There you go, that fire's going to treat now. Just for the fire starter and a bit of fluffy cotton. That's all.
Hey, I'll try that with a fucking fresh coil in it. Amazing.
Bit restricted draw for me, but
Flavours there though, isn't it?
oh, really, it's like biting a mango.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it mango?
Yeah, that is, yeah.
It's like chewing on a fresh mango, that is. All those 4 logs underneath now are starting to glow. all we do now is just top up with thick logs through the night. We'll get our cooking on in a minute. We'll get the rice on. We've made some. I've got some rice. We're gonna have curry and rice tonight. I made some curry at home. I'll just show you guys. Oh, there my face. If I'm a bit close to the camera. What I did at the time, I cooked some chicken, some buttered chicken in curry sauce, obviously herbs and spices and lots of stuff went in there. I've got that in a bag, that's ready to go in a pot. I've got the rice, I'm going to put the rice in water, we're going to have some bread and butter with it. A nice cup of tea, no, we'll have some beers tonight, eh? A couple of beers, that sounds cracking. So we'll get that done, guys, and I'll be back at you in a minute. Till later. Watch this, guys, just watch that glaring sun going tweaking through the actual trees there. Absolutely lovely. The dappling sun coming through the trees and these leaves is absolutely beautiful, guys. The camera can't do this justice, the actual colours and the greens all dancing with the setting sun. It's setting over there in the west. Absolutely lovely. Still hear the bloody sun's glaring in the background, it's just dropping now. We've got the old pots on there, lovely. I'll give you a quick look at what I've got cooking. So I've prepared some rice at home, some pillau rice, got all that ready, and just cooled it down, and this was last night, the night before we came out. It's been in a cool bag, we just popped it in a pot. I did some marinate, some chicken in various sauces, spices and all sorts, guys, some buttered chicken. It was char grilled chicken as well, so it should be nice in a nice curry sauce. I'll just show you the pots we've got rocking here, guys. Just let me turn the camera around. Here we are, back at me. Here's Carl. Looking forward to dinner.
Yup.
You having a good time?
It's great.
Awesome, isn't it? It's lovely to be out here, isn't it? The peacefulness.
Lovely.
There's a camp there. There's a fire there, guys. I'm on a selfie stick at the moment. The fire's burning away. Lovely the trees. There's a pillau rice in there, nice. We'll pop some butter in there in a minute and a few more little spices, a few more sauces. The curry's chugging away nicely there, some nice char grilled buttered chicken with various spices and herbs and whatever inside there. Again, that looks an absolute treat. Can't wait to get that down our bellies, and we'll have a nice chunk of buttered crusty bread. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds lovely. Beautiful place here, absolutely stunning. So the dappling sun is settling over there through those trees, all the colours up there, so you can't get a true reflection of what we can see here from our film. No matter what good a camera you got, guys, you never get the beautiful colours, the dapples that we can see of all these lovely greens. Absolutely beautiful. And we've got the sea, just 30 seconds walk there. That's a cliff there, guys, where the sea is. And that's a 100-foot drop to the sea. You can just hear the tide, the surf breaking on the sand. Absolutely pucker. Right, she's warming up nicely, looking lovely. Pucker do. Catch you later, guys. Peace. Shall we have a beer? Let's have a beer. Sounds good. We've got about 6 different types each. Pale ales type of thing.
The lower ones.
Just going to grab a lock it in. See which one we come out with. What have I got? Oh my god, colour of that can. Pineapple milkshake, what the feck? Pineapple milkshake IPA. What is that all about, guys? Just grabbed a few off the shelf. Here we go, pineapple milkshake, IPA. Surely an IPA can't taste like a pineapple milkshake. That is bizarre. This is a juicy, tropical and smooth IPA. Denali hops add even more pineapple notes and a well light bitterness to finish. Don't say nothing about milkshake. Flash it in, give it a go. What you got, Carl? Tell us the score on the doors, Carl.
I've got Thunders All Day IPA Session Ale.
Show the guys. Thunders all day. He thunders all day. Out of his backside.
Thunders All Day Session Ale. Don't know what
What's the flavour of that?
Don't know. Can't read it, I ain't got my glasses on.
Oh, he didn't get his glasses on. Blind as a bat like me.
Quite good together, neither of us can see where we're going.
How we managed to find water today, I don't know. I'm rocking on for, where are we? 70? How old are you?
36.
He's 36, I'm rocking on for 70. Well, late 60s. Right, let's give this a go. Pineapple milkshake. Now this is quite frightening actually. Pineapple milkshake in a beer. Probably just the name. It's definitely got pineapple in it. Let's give it a tea. Cheers guys, let's see what this is all about. I don't know what the brewery this one is.
Cheers, IPA.
Brewery, I mean. You know, can't fucking see, can't fucking read. Blind as a fucking bat.
Can't bike, but I can drive tractor.
I can drive a tractor. Is it Black Sheep Brewery or something? Anyway, cheers, pineapple milkshake.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Nice camp. Pineapple. That's quite refreshing actually. It's not like a milkshake. It's just like a pineapple pale ale.
Try that.
It's quite nice actually.
Try that.
I think I drunk half a can with that first sip.
You nearly drank it.
Nearly drunk most of that then with the first sip. All day IPA, session IPA.
No, I can taste the milkshake. Listen to that one.
Can you?
Yeah.
Get
Like,
pineapple.
just sip it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, wine tasting, sip it. It's the first.
A bit of vanilla in there or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's not too bad. It's nice and refreshing. Cheers guys. See how this food's doing. See how my rice is doing. Bloody hell, that fire's bleeding us, Christ. The rice all nice then. Just going down low now. What we'll do is change the pots because the curry's doing quite nicely. Change the pots on, drop this one down a bit. Macaroni. That will soon get hot there. Drop this one. Some curry's quite hot on it. That looks delicious. Put a bit more water in there just to thin it down a bit. Thought to put a lot more chicken in there than that, to be honest. Might have some barbecue chicken wings later tonight. That over there. Lovely gently. Yeah, once we've eaten this later tonight, because it's only early. Or is it 6 o'clock or something? 5 o'clock, blimey. 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 4 hours before sunset. Nice long days now. So in 3 or 4 hours time we might have some chicken wings before we go to bed. Roasted over the coals. Sounds packer. You know what, I'll stop talking, you just enjoy the fire guys. I'll put a bit of music in or something.
press a button.
It's uploaded, but it's probably not on private.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Just go public. Living the dream, guys. This is beautiful. Hunter-gatherers. Just like we used to live millions of years ago. Good for the soul, really is good for the soul. Good for the heart, good for the eyes. This will beat any TV image, any photo image that you can see. Stunning. Sat in front of a lovely log fire, good company, good food, couple of beers.
Can't ask for much more.
Can't get any better. Okay, so it's a hump to get in here, but once you're in, settle down for a couple of days, it's well worth it. Well worth it.
You can always make more after you've had some food and stuff later on. Just take one big one. Because now you know a quicker journey to just wander around there. So we know we've got we'll do that later on once this sort of died down and then I'll take my big bottle, your 2 bottles, even if we just literally scoop up the filter of hair and that here.
Yeah, just fill the bottle.
That's for 2.2 litres, so that'll be enough to see through to tomorrow afternoon.
That'll be plenty. See how the guys is doing that, he's bloody hot those.
Good.
We'll turn the temperature up a little bit and drop her down. Right in the middle there. That'll soon get hot. Put that one over as well. Lovely jubbly. We saw a few grey seals out in the on the breakers earlier today. We've seen no people today, except down on the beach, right down there when we was looking for water. It's a nice spot. This is better than the last spot. The last one was just a bit too open, a bit too close to the footpath. We're really out in the wild here. Pucker. I'll put my spoon on the floor. What a dopey dong. What an idiot. There's no green grass here either. Oh, got a bit. Nature's natural flannel. A bit of grass or a bit of leaf. Clean as you like. You know, there's more medicine in leaves and nature and plants and fauna and, you know, foraging stuff. There's more medicine in that than you realise, guys, really. Every single plant, every single foraging plant, edible. You got to be careful what you're eating, of course. You got to know what you're eating. Every fungi, birch tree sap, birch tree tea, chaga. So many benefits. Even elm smashed up bark. Believe it or not, is paracetamol. It's got the ingredients, the chemical ingredients for paracetamol. So it's a massive pain relief, headache cure. That's just smashed up bark, twigs from a weeping willow tree. It's amazing. You just boil it up, drink it, and it just tastes like aspirin or paracetamol. You know, the dusty taste of aspirin and paracetamol. Drinking willow bark once it's brewed up a little bit, cooled down, tastes just like that, and it's got the benefits of a painkiller. Nature's natural medicines. Pucker. Absolutely pucker. And everything else as well, you can forage as well. Would it be nice to get some wild garlic? There's probably some down on damper land down there. It's usually by damper ground, forest ground. Put in that curry would have been nice. And in the rice. That's quite nice actually. They've usually got a name, these beers, but this is just pineapple milkshake. It's got a bull on the front. Yeah, it has got vanilla in it, lactose and vanilla. That's what's giving it that milkshake taste. 5.3 alcohol, which is not too strong and not too weak, it's not too bad at all. Just trying to see where it was made. I can't fucking read it because I'm blind. Black Sheep Brewery, wherever they are. Loads of these flavoured beers now, flavoured porters, flavoured ciders. Amazing.
I'm a great fan of a flavoured cider.
I like toffee apple cider, that's lovely, lush. I don't remember who made it now. But I do a lot of not reviews, I have a drink and a vape on my Sunday vlogs on my Covehythe TV channel, all about vaping on my Covehythe channel, that's my big channel. 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years not smoking. Let's have a look how the rice is doing. It's been on gas regular 10 minutes. Oh, that's hot now. It's getting there. Yep, really warm. Needs to stay on gas 7 for a couple of 10 more minutes. There we go. Nice little homemade hook. See how the curry's doing? Mother? I put the spoon in the dirt again. What is the bloody hell's the matter with me?
Yeah, that. Stick them in it.
That's piping hot. Well, it smells bloody delicious. I should have put a lot more chicken in there. I thought to put a lot more. I left a bag at home. I thought to put a lot more in there. That's what I'll do. It's piping hot, that is. We'll leave that on gas regular 6, I think.
Chicken pasta at one point.
Just like an oven, all you do is raise or lower, depending on what regulation you want, what gas marking. I think that one's on about 7 and that one's on about 6. So it's very adaptable fires. Need to get a bit more wood in there. Bloody hell, I don't start talking, do I? Just have a bit of silence.
It's got more rabbit than Sainsbury's.
Let's have a bit more. Let's have a bit of silent video for you guys. This will probably be a long one. Video, I mean. You can always jump in and out if it's too long. I know a lot of you like the long ones. I love nature.
It's nice to not be at work.
Just everything from home switches off, doesn't it? You just forget everything from home.
The joys of self-employment. Turn yourself off and say goodbye.
No telly, no phones, no computer. No traffic noise. Nobody doing this in your ear hole. Just out here, looking after yourself, surviving. absolutely glorious. Those.
Big salts. Does it? I reckon all juice will go big salt, but I do eventually. It's not as easy to control, is it?
It's not been really confirmed yet. It's a chemical and it's a derivative. I don't know. It's a derivative of natural nick. It's not actual like nick. Natural is nick. Freebase nick is natural.
Right.
That's not natural.
No.
That's something that it's not a natural product as such, but some gives better effects rather than with it's smooth as well. Smooth.
It's a lot smoother.
A lot smoother.
Now I could, with freebase nick, I can't make no more than sort of 3. Whereas on these, this is 20 milligram, which is apparently the equivalent of 3, which I can't quite grasp the fact of that yet. I think it's more likely to be sort of 11. Obviously that's a near on mouth the luggage, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So I can't wait to do that. I don't normally eat stuff like that very often, so but basically I don't have curry very often. This is a lovely spot.
Got her at the back, the rice, some olive bread,
Still have to go so on our fingers and just whenever you never make them snap to it.
what's it? Can you hear that tide lapping up on the shore down there? About 100 foot off the cliff. About 10 paces in front of us. All this forest eventually will fall into the sea. It's a shame. Especially these big old oaks. What are those? 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 foot diameter. They're probably 200 years old. Yeah, they're all about the same age. They're probably all planted at the same time. They're all the same width. Because you can tell the age of a tree by its circumference. There is an app you can go to by you measure the tree and it tells you how old it was. I measured one in the forest by my house in the university, and it was I forget how. I think it's something like 6 foot diameter. And on the app, apparently it was 600 or 700 years old. Blimey. Walking around on horseback, nights and whatever back then. Born in the wrong time. I'd love to be riding around here with a lance and a sword by my side on my horse. That'd be lovely. Living off the land.
I can do the horse bit.
Living off the land. He's got some horses.
I have 2 horses.
That'd be lovely. Or a hunter-gatherer, that'd be nice. Mind you, there were hard times. Everybody lived to fight, didn't they? You was born to fight back then.
Look at this sea, right? That's what I was saying to Paul the other week. When you look at the sea, that's when you can actually see the world is round. Because it goes round. Somewhere else we went the other week as well, you can see it. You can literally, as you look, that's on, the Norwich Peregrine Falcons, their live cam. If you look on their side view one, you can literally see the hull of the hull of Norwich is just like, it's really odd.
Hello, Charlie.
Shot us out the fire.
Right, I'll turn that camera off and we'll come back on when we've got this plated up, guys. Nice chicken curry and rice. Oh, me back. Looking forward to me bed tonight.
Yeah,
Here we go, on my curry, pillow rice. Lovely butternut chicken that is, child grilled chicken. And there's mine. We're going to get this down our gullet. Really looking forward to this. Fire's going to treat. The sea's still out there and we're still in the forest.
Happy days.
Happy days. Right, get this in our bellies and we might go for a walk and have a walk down the beach. Be nice. Nice evening walk, stroll. Till later, guys. Peace! Guys, going for a stroll. Got my gimbal on, we're walking through this field of bluebells. Never seen any white bells, plenty of bluebells. White bells are not that common in this country. There's some daisies down there, they're nice in a salad. We're just going to get some more water. Paka paka. Got my gimbal rolling this time. There you go, don't know why I'm washing out when I'm going into the sun, shouldn't be doing that. There we go, got the coast, that's all the cliff. This is all the cliff edge here, guys. Just a few feet from where we're walking. Here's Cal. Right, I've got to walk down to the beach down here. We're quite elevated at the moment. We're about 100 feet off the beach with this cliff to my left here. But we drop down dramatically up here and get to beach level. Walking through these bluebells, trying not to tread on too many. But there's millions of them, absolutely millions. Every field for acres around here is full of lovely bluebells. Lovely to see. Hope that gimbal's working fine. Just trying to smooth out the image a little bit. And I feel something shaking. I don't know whether it's a camera or the battery inside, but something seems to be wobbling on it. I hope it doesn't come out on the imaging. So I'm going down to the ground level with this gimbal, which is lovely. Whoops a daisy, just got bashed by a twig. That's knee level camera. All these dead trees over here, they're amazing. Amazing structures. Really, really amazing. It's a shame they're all dead, but they're all going in the sea sooner or later. This close to the coast with the erosion around this part of the world. Why is my camera turning that way? Now, this gimbal's got a mind of its own sometimes. Here we go, that's a drop down to sea level there. We're about 100 foot up where we're camped. And this is where we drop down to sea level. See all those dead trees down there to the left on the beach. They're all falling into the sea. It's a lovely glade down there. There's grass as well. It's a shame there's no flat pieces where we can stick a tent up here. This gimbal's turning on its own, I don't know what's going on. Crazy. Lovely view there. You can see there right on the horizon, that's Southwold, the beautiful seaside town of Southwold. You can see that lake there, that's where we're heading for some fresh water. Just there, guys. So it's about, I think it's about a mile. Get some water for tomorrow, because we're going to stay in the same camp tomorrow. And then Friday, I think there's a front moving in with some heavy weather, so we'll probably call it a day Friday and make the long hump back to the car, which is about, I don't know, about 5 miles away. It's not long, but it's long when you've got 30k on your back, 25k. Absolutely, look at this place. It's like another world with all this dead wood. It's really strange. Everything's dying because it's that close to the sea. I suppose it's all the salt in the wind. As I say, they'll all end up in the sea eventually, being this close to the coast with coastal erosion, as it is. But that's nature. Nothing we can do about it. No good moaning about it. All my house is falling in the sea, you know. You bought a house by the sea. Coastal erosion has been going on for thousands, millions of years. But I do feel sorry for some of these people that lose their homes, but something you have to put up with living by the seaside, especially this coast, because there's quite a bit of coastal erosion around here because it's all sand. Most of it's sandbanks and everything around the east coast. It's not like Wales or Cornwall or Devon where it's all rocks. There's not a lot of coastal erosion happening down there, but over here it's just a natural phenomenon. It's always happened. If you think of going back many, many years in the Roman times, all of Norfolk was floodland. We turned it all into habitable land with all the dikes and all the pump mills of Norfolk, all these windmills. People think they're windmills, grain mills, but they're not. They're pump mills in Norfolk to pump all the land dry for habitation hundreds of years ago. So it was all wetlands once, it's just the sea's trying to claim it back again. That's nature. Here we go, coming out onto the sea now, the seafront. We've dropped down to sea level. We've come down about 100 foot. And there's a beautiful sea rolling in. It's nice to have that sun on our back, because we haven't got it on our back in that woodland. And out we come onto the beach. There we go, lovely jubbly. Let's just get that blade nice and sharp.
You should, let's see what you think.
It's like an edge.
See that, with that, it's hard to get that edge with it. Try doing it with your sharpener. See if you can get it. Yeah, see, you've got.
Yeah, it's like a razor, isn't it? Doing a bit of carving. We're both going to make a spoon so you can make the best one. The wood's not very good, but we'll give it a go. We haven't got a spoon scoop either, so I'll have to finish these at a time if they're any good. Play a bit of music in the background for you and watch the fire there. Before we're done. Oh yeah! Heck, that was hot. Don't pick apart pitch coal, guys. Not advisable. Throw some wood on there, mate, if you can grab some. Flames up a bit. Keep us toasty while we're working away.
Sorry about my butt.
Not far now before sunset. Just whittling away, enjoying the hours before bedtime. It's not the best wood, this isn't. It's not a lot of green wood in there, to be honest. The wood we want. It's a lot of the dead wood, but it's not the best for carving. Always carve away, never carve towards you, unless it's controlled little movements like that. Be very careful with knives, guys. Dangerous things. You gotta know what you're doing. show the labours of our work. Oh, my back, blimey, because it's getting dark now. Never time to hit the sack. Here's mine, guys. It's nowhere near finished. There's a lot of work here. Need to spoon it out and everything. I need to put some designs on that. Hope you can see that clearly in this light. There you go. Got a nice shape on the body. I'm going to have a ball on the end there with an hole through for a lanyard. Obviously we're going to scoop out the spoon, thin that down, give it a good sand, give it a good varnish. That's how easy it is to make a spoon out of a piece of wood. After about 20 minutes, an hour or whatever. But you've got to be careful with knives, you've got to know what you're doing. There's Cole's first ever effort. That's alright. It's got the shape there, ready to work on. It's got a bit more to do. It's nice, not that good actually. It's got a Bear Grylls, it's not really a carving knife. But you'll get some carving knives, but that's not too bad, Carl. Hold on, mate.
Thank you.
And we'll work on them tomorrow and get it a bit more jazzy, hopefully. So I haven't got a spoon carve. I may burn it out, just put a bit of ash in the middle and burn it through. And we'll see how we get on with that anyway, guys. Or I might just scoop it out with the end of my blade. There you go. I'm going to lift the spoon. Right, I'll knock the camera off, guys. Right, guys, the fire embers are burning down. We're going to get tucked up. Oh, it's a bit dark out there, blimey. Let's go out there towards this coast. It's black in those woods now, as you can see. There's Carl getting ready for bedtime. Here we go, look. The bushcrafting whore in the woods. It looks like you fucking evil in there, dude. We heard some wolves, fuck no wolves, Christ, we're in England. We heard some foxes earlier behind us. And he was in the daylight as well, which is unusual for a fox. So we might have a visit to them in the night. Right, one last look at the fire, guys. And if nothing comes and rips our throats out in the middle of the night, we'll see you in the morning.